Hi guys, Coach Yuji here and welcome to HomeCon Plus Week 7. I'll be discussing day 1. Let's start off with that warm-up. We'll stretch you guys out first, starting with that upward to downward facing dog. Hands under the shoulders, press up. Upward facing dog, hold for 7 seconds. After that, downward facing dog, hips go up, head through. 7-second hold on that one as well. Then let's go to the bottom half cam squat with 2-second hold at the top. So move your feet to squat stance. Just from your good morning to squat, hold 2 seconds, 1, 2, back to your squat. Okay, you're doing that 6 times. And after that, bottom squat twist. That means staying on your squat stance, twisting up. That's 1. That's 2, so on and so forth. And after that, good morning with a 3-second hold at the bottom. So again, from here, push your hips back. 1, 2, 3, stand up. 1, 2, 3, stand up. Feel the stretch on your hamstrings and your glutes. And after that, slow air squats. Controlled pace. Alright, and after that, ground to overhead. Opt for a plate, ground to overhead. Or use 2 dumbbells or 1 dumbbell, ground to overhead, whichever you have. Alright, that's it for our warm up. Grab a sip of water. Let's head into your strength portion of the day. Hey guys, for your strength today, we are doing tempo floating deadlifts at tempo 4, 2, 0, and 1. Alright, the floating deadlift compared to a regular deadlift is that you're standing on a platform 2 to 4 inches on height, and then the plates never touch the ground. Instead, you're just lowering the bar to mid shin or lower shin. Alright, that means plates are floating off, hence the name floating deadlifts. Okay, focus for this one is to keep that tempo of a 4-second controlled descent, 2-second hold at the bottom position, fast on the way up, then 1-second hold only at the top, then go again for your next reps. Okay, I'll show you what a floating deadlift should look like and give you focal points after that. So again, standing on a plate or maybe another plate, 2 plates for that extra height. Grab that bar in your clean grip, that means palms facing you. Stand up here. 4 seconds down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-second hold, 1, 2, stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, stand up. And so on, alright? So again, you want to try and focus on getting those hips back as we lower that weight down. From here, we want to see that our hips are in between our knees and our shoulders. We don't want it here like a Romanian deadlift, nor do we want it like we're squatting and our shoulders are behind that bar. Okay, let's keep a strong base. Feet are flat, hips in between shoulders and your knees. Alright, that's what you want to try and focus on for the day. If you don't have a barbell and you're just using a dumbbell, you can opt to do a single leg dumbbell deadlift or a staggered dumbbell deadlift, which I will show you now. Alright guys, if you don't have a bar available to you, you can still use a dumbbell and get the same workout and same stimulus with that tempo deadlift with the bar. Alright, you're substituting that with either a single leg deadlift or a staggered dumbbell deadlift, which will look like this. Okay? If your right leg is on the floor, you're using your left arm to hold that dumbbell. Okay, again, think of hinging forward, leaning forward, but your hind leg goes back. Okay, let's try and keep that tempo as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, stand up. Okay, if you can't do this, you can opt for a staggered dumbbell deadlift, which means both feet on the ground, your hind leg slightly behind. Okay, more weight on the front leg, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, stand up. Stand up, all right? When you bring that dumbbell to the bottom of the position or on the floor, let's avoid tapping that dumbbell or leaving it on the floor. Keep it floating just a bit so you get more time under tension on that, all right? So that's your strength piece or portion for the day. Check the stimulus, check the loading on that. Find a load that you can perform the movement at proper form while strictly following the tempo and avoid counting too fast. Count properly, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Hey guys, welcome to your conditioning piece for the day. Just 2 movements, double dumbbell thrusters and hand release push-ups. If you don't have 2 dumbbells of the same weight, you can opt for a barbell or even a single dumbbell thruster. I'll show you all next. Alright guys, so for your double dumbbell thruster, 2 dumbbells of the same weight, you're picking them up, cleaning them, putting it on top of your shoulder. From here, you're squatting down, stand up, punch. Alright, that's your double dumbbell thruster. If you only have 1 dumbbell available to you, you can opt for a single dumbbell thruster. Goes the same way, clean it on one side, squat down, punch up. Finish the amount of reps here, switch, and repeat, all right? If you don't have dumbbells, but you have a barbell, you can opt for barbell thrusters. So clean grip, squat, thruster, or a rucksack or backpack, same thing, front wrap, squat, squat to press, or a thruster, all right? So for the single dumbbell thruster, you don't want to lean to the side where the weight is. You want to brace your core, try and keep stable. You don't want to keep here and then press up here, all right? Also avoid pressing early before full extension. What do I mean by that? If you're using those dumbbells, you want to avoid pressing up before you're fully stood up. So it looks like this. You want to avoid this. All right? We want to try and extend or stand up first before pressing. Continuously to look like this. This will force you to use more of your legs rather than just using your shoulders and pressing up and fatiguing your shoulders easily or quickly. All right? Find a weight that you can do unbroken. If you're using a single dumbbell or a barbell, make sure to check the rep schemes that are on the guide below. Next up, hand release push-ups will look like this. Okay, for those hand release push-ups, make sure that your hands actually lift off from the floor. Even 1 inch is fine, or even just a bit is fine, as long as they lift off. Then press up on that push-up. Okay, make sure that if you're doing it RX, is that only your chest touches the ground, not your knees or your thighs. All right, so it's gonna look like this. If this is hard for you, you can keep your knees on the floor and do the same thing. Or you can do a snake or caterpillar version of that push-up. Using your knees like a burpee to get on and extending those arms and locking them out. Okay, choose a variation that you can actually do or perform unbroken for all the reps that is needed. All right, so just cycle through those 2 movements, warm up, then let's talk about targets, strategy, and what to focus on. All right, yes, let's talk about stimulus and how you should feel with this workout. So after every round, you're resting exactly 30 seconds. Avoid resting more than that to get the most out of this workout. With that rest, I want everyone to treat every round as a sprint, going hard and unbroken on all reps. The cycle time between those two movements will determine how many rounds you can actually complete. What is your target for this workout? So goal is to finish personally at least 8 full rounds. That includes a 30-second rest between rounds, all right? So go get it, guys. Work hard, warm up. Let's go get that workout. Good luck. All right, guys, for your accessory piece for the day, we are doing weighted supinated pull-ups, okay? Supinated meaning, imagine holding 2 bowls of soup with your hands, palms facing you. You're holding that bar the same way. On those pull-ups, guys, so again, fully extended arms, pull those lats down, chin over the bar, back down, chin over the bar, back down. All right, if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can opt for barbell rows, holding the barbell the same way. Bend over, bring that bar to your chest, elbows past the ribs. Avoid shrugging up, shoulders back and down, pull towards your ribs. If you have dumbbells, you can opt for double dumbbell rows as well, or single arm row. Whichever you think is best for you. You can also opt for a backpack or a rucksack to hold onto the sides and row, all right? That is your accessory piece for the day. Make sure to see the rep schemes below if you plan on substituting the movement if you don't have a pull-up bar. All right, get those in and let's head on to your cool down stretch. All right, cool down stretch, guys. I'll show you the movements now. Starting off with lying hamstring stretch, lying flat on your back, hamstring here, hold that for a bit, make sure to do the other side, then you're bringing that leg down, sideline leg twist. After that, we're going for an upward facing dog. We're doing a child's pose, hips to your heels, arms forward, chest down. After that, a half saddle, that means 1 foot beside that hip. Lean back, comfortable depth. Make sure to do this for the other side as well. Last stretch, deep sumo squat. So move your feet to squat stance or slightly wider. Head to the bottom, relax that lower back and those hips. Right? That is your cool down stretch and that is your workout for the day. Make sure to time your score, list down the number of reps you've done. Thank you so much for joining and enjoy the workout. Bye, guys.